Praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakov, Dash Brakatah, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, salutation to the brothers, teaching truth and sincerity. This is the Lord battles. I got the scripture here. This is 2 Timothy 3:1. It said, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come." And we're living in the last days, which the Bible speaks of. We live in the times of World War III. We live in the times of prophecy where the mark of the beast, which is identified as the RFID chip, in certain countries is known as the NFC chip. All right, so we live in perilous time. We live in a time where our faith is going to be tested, man. I was just on YouTube, just scrolling, checking out videos, seeing what's updated and seeing what's news and stuff. YouTube is a good site that we use, which was given by the Lord, and I forgot about the Apostle Paul movie. It came out. I guess it came out March 23rd. I haven't got a chance to see it yet, but I have watched some of this scene on the Apostle. The name of the movie is called Paul, Apostle of Christ. So that's the name of the movie. Which we know Paul, of course, was an Israelite, but this movie, like I said, I did a video of this earlier. I did this video of this earlier back in March, or it could have been January. But I remember this movie before it came out. I remember I did a video on this, and this movie shows the prosecution of Paul. This movie is about the prosecution of Paul, and I can show a scene here. This is straight off of YouTube. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm not sure what this movie, if it's good or not. But I know the Lord, he put the spirit on these directors to make these movies. So movies like this, I always try to go see. A lot of people go see, anytime it gotta be an action movie and some shit like that. Me personally, I always try to go see movies that pertain to the scriptures. I always keep I make sure I go see them just because. Of course, I know. Of course, these Edomites, they gonna throw. Of course, they gonna push the whole white boy shit. Everybody was white, but sometimes you might learn something watching these movies, or you might get a visual. And some of the things what Apostle Paul was going through, just like we read in Second Timothy, 2 Timothy 3:1, knowing also in the last days perilous times shall come, man. And we're living in those times where we're gonna get tested like Paul, man. We're gonna get tested. The Lord was working with Paul, man. The Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua was working with Paul on a high level. Hell, you read all the New Testaments, or most of those New Testament epistles. Guess who they was written by through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua? Of course, is written by Paul. Let's check this scene out. Now, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but basically he's in prison right now, man. I perceive that he's in some type of, holding cell in Rome, and and it was a big, we had a big congregation in Rome. It was that was calling themselves Christians. So this shows you, and you see if you look at his face. Let me go rewind it. Hey, he got a serious fucking look on his face, man. This man wasn't fucking smiling, man. This shows you, you know, even though it shows that he's a white boy, but what it do show that's on the money. Everything wasn't all happy, lucky charms and shit. Because this world push out that it's just going to be hugs and kisses. Nothing's not going to happen. Everyone's just going to be giving people hugs, and people going to be high fiving each other, and everybody just going to eat hot dogs and beer, and it's just going to be one. Ain't nobody going to get hurt. Ain't no going to be. It going to be no celebration. It's just going to be hell. Everything is a party, man. But even the movie showed you that hard times is coming, man. Perilous times is coming. It say, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accuser, incontinent, fierce, despiser of those that are good, traitors, heedy, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than the lovers of God, man. So we live in the times where greed and corruptness is going to take over the masses of the people, basically. Greed and corruptness is going to take the masses of the people. So we're going to have to stay faithful through all this hell and all this turmoil that's already here. It still haven't reached its pinnacle, but it's going to reach its pinnacle soon, Meaning, soon all people just going to just show their true colors, man. And what we must do, we must endure all this. This is serious business, man. We must take every day, got to be serious to you, man. When you wake up in the morning, you should take things seriously, man. You should take every action you move now. It gotta be calculated. It gotta be, you gotta be wise, man. Just like I gotta look this scripture up, man, because I don't want to quote it wrong. I'm gonna just write it down. Because David said something real. He said something real. He said something about every step. And I want to get that scripture, man. I should have it already, but you know how the Spirit deals, man. The scripture pop in your head. All right, it's 1 Samuel here. All right, check this scripture out, y'all. Like I said, every step you gotta, meaning everything you move with, when you move, you gotta move with fucking wisdom, man. This is 1 Samuel 20 and 3. And said, and David swore moreover and said, thy father certainly knoweth that I have found grace in thy eyes. And he said, let not Jonathan know this, lest he be grieved. But truly, as the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, there is but a step between me and death, man. So David said some real shit here, man. He said, but truly as the Lord liveth, as thy soul liveth, there is but a step between me and death. Meaning, he was saying, look, man, if I make the wrong fucking move, I'm gonna meet death, man. He basically was saying, I'm always one step away from death. And that's how we gotta move now, man. You one step away from death, like, you gotta move fucking smart, man. Just like David said, step is between me. It said, there is but a step between me and death, man. Everything I do in these times I'm living in, bro, I gotta make sure it's by the Spirit of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Because if I make one false fucking move, man, death is gonna meet me at the fucking door, man. Scripture speaks about if you do as well, if you do as good, you shall be rewarded. But guess what? If you do as well, sin life at the door, man. And David basically was saying, look, I gotta move smart, man. I can't just move. I can't just follow the multitude. Exodus speaks about don't follow a multitude to do evil, man. So and us brothers, we gotta move prudence, wisdom. You look the word prudent is to be basically is to move in righteousness and to prepare for the scripture and prepare for the future. All right. So like I said, I gotta get this scripture, but I gotta go to a different app. Get this in Sirach. So yeah, like I said, the Apostle Paul moved, and let me say this too, real quick, man. About moving wisdom. Apostle Paul was moving in wisdom. King David was moving wisdom. Yahushua moved in wisdom. You niggas not moving in wisdom. Let me just say this before I grab the scripture. You niggas just like that thing that just happened in Starbucks, right? The two black men. Well, I can get the article. Just to show that I'm not making shit up. Yeah, I'm just say two Starbucks black men should pop up. Right. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this nigga handcuffing of two black men in the Starbucks called reprehensible outcome by the CEO. So two black men was handcuffed out in Philadelphia in Starbucks. Well, first of all, you shouldn't be moving. I tell brothers this in Cleveland all the time, like the camp I'm with, the GMS Cleveland branch. Watch where you go with these Edomites at, man. It's not the smartest thing to do. Like, real talk, I hate to even put it like, the Lord told us to be segregated. He told us to be holy. The word holy is to be separated, man. Me personally, I don't go where if I see too many fucking Edomites somewhere, I'm out that bitch. That's just how I am, man. Cause you gotta understand something. These Edomites do not fucking like you, man. They don't like you. They don't want you around. Edomites cannot wait to jump on your ass. Cannot wait to kill you. Cannot wait to catch you slipping, man. That's why I keep saying, you gotta move with wisdom, as King David and Paul were just saying, man. You always a step away from death, man. So you can't afford to fucking jump because that's your favorite place to go. Well, guess what? That day you should have perceived that, look, man, there's too many fucking Edomites in here. I'm about to get the fuck out of here, man. It's not for you being scared or afraid. You just moving with salt, man. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you probably went in there every day. But you got to understand what the scriptures say. Let me get this in Ezekiel, right? 35, man. Let's check this out. And I'm not gonna read I'm gonna read the part. It say Ezekiel 35:4. I laid thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. And this is, by the way, this is talking about Edomites. Because once you read up, it say prophesy against Bessie Mount Seir. I am against thee. And then he jumped to 5 and say, they have a perpetual hatred and shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamities, in the time of their iniquities had an end. These Edomites have a perpetual hatred towards you Israelites, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Indian descent, man. The children of Israel, they have a perpetual hate, man. So when you go to these fucking Starbucks and these fucking restaurants, and you go to these different events, man, and if you perceive that, look, and if you, especially you in the truth, you perceive Man, look, man, it's a whole bunch of Edomites here. I'm gonna be on my at least be on your toes.